Picture the little girl who comes home after school and she just completed an art project and she's so excited to show it to her parent, right? Let's just say her mother in this example, and her mother dismisses it quite quickly, doesn't really show any interest in it. Now, on the surface, this is not traumatic, right? But it's thought that when some people call it little t, like little trauma, but when they add up, when they're consistent enough, that over time, the good, loving, caring, responsive, a parent who can respond what we call affect resonance or emotional attunement is not there. That goes missing.
Right.
And what happens when that goes missing, and same thing with the little boy, for example, who scrapes his knee and comes home crying, if they don't have a parental figure who can match that level of intensity, that level of affect, at least initially, because you don't want two people dysregulated. That's not going to help either. Now we're more in what's called the borderline realm of personality disorders, but someone who can match it at least initially so they feel understood, like, oh, that's horrible. Let me take a look at your knee, but then slowly bring it down. This is what we call the act of containment, by the way, if we start thinking about treatment. But then they contain the emotion so the child feels both seen, recognized, deeply understood, and then contained. The child then has a very different experience because you can imagine they come home affectively aroused. They need somebody to help them regulate their inner world, give a name to what's going on inside of them. And unfortunately, the experience then is one of what? They don't, like mom can't be bothered, or dad says, stop being a sissy. It's just a scrape on your knee. So now their whole internal world begins to change. And yes, this really happens at this early of an age.